Hello and welcome to White Horse Music TV. My name is Richard Bodina and I'm co-owner of this wonderful shop with my lovely wife Michelle Bodina, who's not here today. Should be, really, not. So today I am doing a video for Amy. And you know, Amy's interested in Gliga 1, 2 and 3 violins. And they're sort of unusual in their numbering systems, because generally when things are numbered 1 and then 2 and then 3, you think the 3 is the best, but it's the opposite. The 3 is the starting model and the 2 is the next quality of wood, workmanship and varnishing, and the 1 is the best of those 3 of that bunch of Gligas. Now I'm even confusing things slightly more, because this one is not a Gliga 3 and it's supposed to be a Gliga 3. So Gliga 3s have sort of changed over the years, and a new model came in called Gliga St Romani 2, which is identifiable by the really cute sort of boxwood chin rest and boxwood pegs. And the workmanship in the Gliga St Romani 2, this one, as opposed to the Gliga 3, is, in my opinion, enormously better. Like the finish around the neck is so much better, and the varnishing is better, and to me the sound is sort of like a little bit deeper, and I like it more. And so I generally stock the Gliga St Romani 2 instead of the Gliga 3, and they are pretty much the same price. So, you know, I stock what I think sounds good, and so I'm stocking this one. So I have a Gliga St Romani 2, and then let's have a look at it. That is the front. What do you think, Amy? Do you like it? Oh, that's right, you can't respond right now, but maybe you will later. Okay, that's Gliga St Romani 2, and then Gliga 2. But this particular Gliga 2, this is a dark antique Gliga 2. And it's quite a dark antique Gliga 2. So, yeah, you can get the Gligas in sort of like antique varnish, and then standard varnish, which is very orangey sort of looking, and then dark antique. And I think there's even an aged dark antique, which looks very, very dark. So that is Gliga 2. And the wood on there is quite beautiful. Okay, it's got a pink shoulder rest, so that's a very important thing. And then we have Gliga 1, which, yeah, is the antique varnish, I believe. Antique varnish, as opposed to dark antique. So it's right in the middle of the spectrum of their varnishing. And the quality of wood there, this flamed maple, is definitely a step up from the St Romani 2 and the Gliga 2. And the quality of the spruce on the front is very, very good as well. And basically, you know, with the Gliga 3, or they have the most basic varnishing, but then the Gliga St Romani 2, slightly better varnishing, more layers and thinner layers, which allows the wood to vibrate the way it wants to. Gliga 2, more layers again. Gliga 1, more of those very, very fine layers to allow the wood to vibrate the way it wants to. Then the quality of wood, and then the workmanship is greatly different as well. And that should relate to differences in sound, but not always. So, you know, usually a Gliga 1 will sound deeper and stronger than a Gliga 2, but, you know, it's not always the case. So these videos are good so that we can have a play of these individual violins and see what Amy thinks. And then you can tell Amy which one to buy as well. Probably won't listen to you, but, you know, it's worth putting in your opinion. All right, I'll give this one a play. So this one is Gliga St Romani 2. Yeah, see, that's actually what I want Gligas to be. They sort of like, you know, their trademark thing is that they're nice and warm and mellow sounding. And each violin is different because each piece of wood is different, and sometimes you get Gligas that aren't necessarily that mellow or deep. This particular one sounds exactly like a Gliga, which is good because it is one. Gliga St. Romani too, so that sounds really warm, deep, mellow, has some nice ring to it. I like that, that's great. Okay, now Gliga 2, let's see how this one sounds. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I was talking about the mellowness of that one. This one is slightly more projecting sounding. It was really easy to play and has similar amount of depth, I would say. But definitely, yeah, I found, sometimes violins, they just respond a little bit better, and it feels really easy to get around the fingerboard. And that particular one, that Gliga 2, was really nice to play. Okay, so that's good. Now, Gliga 1. Let's give this one a try. Okay, yeah, I can hear why that's a Gliga 1. It's definitely the one thing that sticks out with this one above the other ones is the amount of sustain and the amount of ring as you go from note to note, especially when you go onto the upper strings. The strings really ring out a lot. Had, I would say, similar depth to the other two, but really, really nice, crisp response. Really, really easy to play. Definitely tasty, and I can see the difference. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play each one of these again. So starting with the St. Romani 2, then going to the Gliga 2, and then go to the Gliga 1. And I'm not going to talk in between, and you're just going to decide which one is the tastiest, and then you're going to tell Amy to buy all 3 of them. Okay. Now Gliga 2. Okay. Now Gliga 1. Gosh. Difficult decision. I mean, considering the Gliga 1 is significantly more dollars. I don't mind it that much when people spend dollars in my shop though, so that's okay. Maybe not for Amy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please recommend what you think down below in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye.